Hey guys, Dave the Machine D here with Perfect Nordics Part 3. Holding your cards. And by holding your cards, I mean when you have a card and you set it, or it's a trap monster like a Effect Veiler, hold it as long as possible. Don't use it on the first occasion. Like, if you already have Black Goat in hand, uh, don't use Lifnir to search another one. I saw Nordic players use Lifnir just to search something. If you absolutely need to search Black Goat with Lifnir, you can wait till the battle step to search for it. So take your time, because eventually, if you have multiple card sets, they're gonna get blind MST. And with Dark World now, there's also gonna be like, they're gonna fear that your back row might be something that can harm the Grapha, like Bottomless, because I saw a lot of people say they're gonna main Bottomless now because Dark World's gonna be great, and I will as well play Bottomless. Let's say now you have a card face down, and in this deck you have a monster set, which is pretty important because you need this to be able to go off. Some players would prefer target your back row, and now you can change Lifnir, and you avoided the Grapha's effect. Also, Dark World plays normally at least a copy of Dark World Lightning because it can be surged. If your back row was never activated before, because Dark World usually summons only monsters to be bounced to bring back by Grapha, or little monsters like tour guides. So they're gonna assume, okay, maybe it's Bottomless, oh, maybe it's Warning. So they're gonna go Lightning your back row. And after all, Lightning's gonna let them discard a card. But if the card is not face down anymore, let's say Shadow Mirror in game 2 or 3, or let's say Glyphnir, you chain. So you still get a card, they lost their card, but they won't be able to discard. They'll be stuck with their Snow Grapha in hand. They won't be able to discard it. Next, what I call hiding a back row. I use with 3 MSTs going around. It happens pretty often that your opponent will set an MST, and if you set only one card, he's gonna go MST and you have no protection. Heavy Storm is live, so you don't want to set more than one back row, unless one's chainable that you can use and not be in a negative. So I try to keep my cards be set in pairs, and usually at the beginning of game I like to set a trap card and Lifnir. Now if my opponent has MST, do they really want to use it on 2 cards which you don't know? Maybe one's a bluff, so sometimes they'll keep it. One is really tempting because they'll go MST and can go off, but now it could be dangerous to use it, so they're not gonna use it. Let's say they use Heavy Storm. Even if the back row was actually Heavy Storm and they try to Pro Storm you, you won't be in a negative with this card. But now you have 2 back rows. So your Bottomless is hidden with Lifnir, so they don't know which. Maybe they'll assume both are protection cards. Maybe they'll assume both are bluffs. But you have nothing to lose here, and all to gain. Like if you hold Lifnir long enough, eventually they're gonna waste an effect on it. You can just chain and not be in a negative. Same with Trap Dust Shoot. Hold it down and try to keep it. Like, sure, it's fun to go Trap Dust Shoot in there on the opening, and sometimes it's gonna make you win. But with players keeping more cards in their hands, probably gonna be live long enough, and eventually you'll probably bait out something and chain Trap Dust Shoot at the worst moment possible for them. Doing those tricks, you can also hide more powerful cards like Solemn Warning. I do this a lot, setting those two cards, hiding this one with this one. And since you run multiple Glyphnirs, you can try to do mind games. Let's say you use Glyphnir earlier in the game, and you set a back row. The top deck MST, oh, they're going to say, oh wait, it could be again that card. Maybe I won't use it. It actually is. One play I like to do was involving Pot of Duality. I'd go first turn, activate Pot of Duality, and add Solemn Warning to my hand. And then set a card, go. And their turn it would go MST, thinking Solemn Warning, chain Glyphnir, plus. And now my warning is safe when I set it. The reverse can be done as well. You go Pot of Duality, take Glyphnir. So you set a card. They won't try to destroy it, they'll assume it's Glyphnir. Summon, let's say, Turgide or Tengu, can go Solemn Warning. And with so now their play screwed up. During your turn, you can just go summon Tengu and attack. And next, you can set your Glyphnir and be live for next turn. So that's pretty much I had to say with holding your cards. Next video I'm going to talk about the changing meta after I've seen the YCS results and how we can adapt to this new meta. Peace guys.